Hey, what up, guys? This is Kevin Silva, and I just wanted to make this video real quick to show you the back end of this WSO. So basically, once you buy this WSO, you're brought to a form where you'll be able to get your username and password, and then you're brought here. Now, what you're looking at is about 14 videos or maybe more. And here's the deal. What I teach you in this course is the most advanced Twitter tribe building formulas I've ever seen. I've never seen anyone teach such advanced formulas. Now, here's the deal. What we do is show you how to target the most active fans in your market. And I'm not talking about go follow the followers of your competitor. That stuff is old. It's tired. And, a lot of those people that you would follow, a lot of the followers of your competitors are either fake accounts. They don't sign in anymore. They're not interested in your topic anymore. Well, here's the deal. What we're showing you how to do in this first video, for example, is how to target the blog commenters in your market. So you're going to be able to use the formula we give you to literally target only the people that just left a comment on a blog post related to your specific keyword. So you're going to be able to use this formula for all your keywords. So, if your market was like mine, right? Social media, you could use this formula to find the blog people that commented on a blog post about, Facebook. And then you could use the formula to find all the people that left a comment on a Twitter post about Twitter and so on. In the next formula, I show you how to target all the Vitalizer fans from Facebook. Now, here's what a Vitalizer fan is. You're probably going to hear me use Vitalizer fan. And here's what that is. There are people that are really tech savvy. And what they do is they set up what I call a social media syndication, which means that when they share something, they don't just share it on the site they're on. So let's say people are on Facebook, like these people. When they share something, they're not just sharing it on Facebook. They have Twitter and Facebook synced up. So when they share something, it gets shared on Facebook with all their friends, and it gets shared on Twitter with all their followers. So I'm going to show you how to target the people that are sharing stuff on Facebook and Twitter each time. You get these people into your tribe, into your following. Guess what's going to happen when they start, sharing stuff? I mean, that's what a Vitalizer fan is. These people literally are viralizing your content, are making your content go viral. Now, here's what's the most important part about that. Number one, we know they're active. People that are sharing stuff, Facebook is probably the least. It's probably going to be the only one where you're going to see some people that just do stuff automated. The rest of the formulas are not like that. It's all people that manually, did something, as you're about to see, that was sharing, viralizing content. Now, I'll give you an example. So this next video, there's 3 YouTube formulas. The first one, I show you how to target the people that just liked a video on YouTube, again, related to your specific topic. So, and once again, these are Vitalizer fans. So when these people have the syndication set up so that every time they like a video on YouTube, it's instantly shared on Twitter and Facebook. So you get these people into your tribe, you share killer videos with them with killer content. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to start liking your videos on YouTube. And when they do that, the cool thing about that is when it gets shared on Twitter and Facebook, that video shows up in the newsfeed at Twitter and in the newsfeed at Facebook. Now, here's something I want to explain to you. So you're going to say, all right, awesome, right? You're going to show me how to connect with all these, YouTube people, Pinterest people, Google Plus, Vitalizer fans on Twitter. But, they're viralizing stuff on, Google Plus and YouTube and whatever. And yeah, that's exactly right. And here's what you do. Once you get them into your tribe, right? Once you get them following you and connecting with them. Now, listen, this is not some cut corners formula. This is how to connect with real people in your market that are guaranteed to be interested in your topic, that are guaranteed to actually sign in and be active. I mean, these are the people that are real. So you are going to have to be willing to spend time connecting with them, building relationships with them. But I promise you, if you do that, the results will be insane. I mean, it's just insane. Not only are you going to get people that are going to be, following you back on Twitter, but as you're going to see in my case study video, you're going to start getting emails. This one just started following you on Pinterest. This person just subscribed to your YouTube channel. This person just did that. I mean, you're going to start getting people connecting with you on all these other social media sites. Now, the trick is what you want to do is once you get them into your tribe, right? You connect with all these YouTube people and Google Plus people. You connect with them through Twitter. But then what you want to do is you want to share with them your YouTube videos, right? So that you know that they love to watch videos on YouTube related to your topic, and then they viralize it. And then you want to share, Google Plus posts from Google Plus into Twitter. So you put a link back to the Google Plus post. So let me show you another one. So I'm also going to show you a formula for targeting all the people that are favoriting videos related to your keywords. In video 3, I'm going to show you how to target the likers and the people favoriting videos of a specific competitor of yours. The next video, I'm going to be showing you how to target the Google Plus viralizers. So these are the people that are sharing something, some piece of content from somebody else. They're going to be sharing a piece of content with all of the people in their circles on Google Plus, and then they take the additional step to share it with everybody that's following them on Twitter. Now, here's why that's crucial. Why would somebody do that? Why would somebody take the time to share something with all their friends on Google Plus and then go and take an additional step to share that piece of content with all their followers on Twitter? Same thing with all these Viralizer fans. Why would they do that? The only reason that would make sense, the only reason somebody would take additional time to go and share stuff with every single person they're connected to on every single social media site is if they knew that all those people were also interested in your topic. Now, that is huge, because what that means is every follower you get is not one follower. You're getting that follower plus all of their connections, all of their followers, all of their friends, all of the people in their circles. Does this make sense? So that's why these people are so valuable. And I beg you, do not spam these people. I mean, this is not a formula to go spam people, and this is a formula to build a real business. Because listen, I don't care what business you're in, I don't care what you're trying to do. If you want to have a successful business, you need to have a tribe. You need to have people that are there to share your blog posts with, to send those perfectly written emails to. I explained below that you could spend all your time studying courses on how to be the perfect copywriter and, how to create the perfect funnel. Unless you can send those funnels traffic, unless you have people on your email list so that you can send emails to, none of that stuff matters. This will give you that, okay? I can show you that. I just launched a podcast like 8 weeks ago, and from one of the bonus formulas that I show you in the bonus videos, within the past 4 weeks, I mean, the traffic is just spiked like insane. And here's the thing. I'm only using these formulas when the results that I show you in the case study video, it's only been from using these Twitter formulas. I have not emailed my list about my podcast. I haven't done anything. All the results are from these formulas and these formulas alone. And anybody on my list can attest to that, right? I'm sure a lot of you are on my list that I invited you here, and I haven't emailed you about any podcast. So here, the next one is Pinterest. Now listen, you've probably heard that Pinterest has the biggest buyers and has the biggest spenders, right? So not only do they have the largest percentage of buyers in their social media site, they also have the highest spenders. So I'm going to be showing you how to target the people that, once again, are pinning stuff on Pinterest related to your topic and then sharing that activity on Twitter. We're going to be able to connect with you. The next video, I show you the formula, right? I show you how I came up with these formulas so that you can come up with the formula. I give you another formula in this one that's really, really ninja. In the next video, I show you how to build relationships with the top influencers in your market. Listen, it all comes down to this. You've heard it before, right? Oh, if a great way to make money when you're getting started is interview the top players in your market. How do you do that? Right? You ever try to contact the top person in your market when you're first getting started? Nobody knows who you are. You have no list. It's pretty much impossible. Well, once you build up a really active tribe, I'm not just talking about building up numbers. I'm talking about building up a tribe on Twitter of real people. I mean, let me give you a quick look at what I'm talking about. So if I come over here to my Twitter, you can see I have 41,658 followers. But more importantly, if you come over here to my Connect tab, I mean, look at this, right? So I'm always getting new followers. You can see that those 2 followers just came in. You can see that I'm always getting new people following me. But most importantly, you can see people favoriting my tweets, retweeting my stuff, okay? It's just nothing but people that are going back and forth. So I'm talking to them, and I respond to every single person. There's not one person I do not respond to. And you can see, Kevin, I love your stuff. If I didn't connect with Tracy here, and I wasn't able to share my podcast with her, how would I ever connect with Tracy? And I know that these are real people because of the way they hit me up. I mean, over here. So I shared something 15 hours ago, and you can see that right there, 3 people retweeted it. Over here, you can see another 2 people retweeted it. Over here, you can see another person favorited it. You can see over here, 2 more people favorited that tweet. Here's another person. Well, I favored it myself. Over here, you could see more people favoriting my tweets. Another person retweeting my stuff. Another person retweeting my stuff. You know, here's Bob. Bob retweeted and favorited my stuff. Bob, within 24 hours of connecting with him after he listened to my podcast, wrote a blog post on his blog and referenced my site and me. So Jen, I mean, this is all in the past 24 hours, which, as you probably know, you know, today is Monday. Weekends and you know, Mondays are really slow when it comes to Twitter. And I wasn't active. I was so busy putting this WSO together. So this is what it's going to be like for you, okay? It's just going to be nonstop people coming in. Let me show you something else. So here, if we take a look at my podcast stats, so you'll see that, you know, it started off, I've only put out like 7 episodes. And, you know, when it started off, look at how many downloads I would get per day, right? 15, 20. And again, never emailed my list, never did anything. I just launched Vitalizers.com about 8 weeks ago. So, you know, I just put a blog on it, just started adding content to it. But look at what happens right around here, right? You see that it starts to spike out. Well, this is what happens, okay? This is all from using one formula that I'm using on Twitter, okay? You can see that today we hit a new high, which was like almost 150 downloads in a single day, okay? Now, these are downloads, right? So these are not visits to my site. These are people that are actually downloading my my podcast, okay? So that's like getting people to download your ebook, all right? So those are not visits, those are actual downloads and listens to my podcast. Now, this is for a podcast, my first one I've ever launched. I highly suggest it because it's something that's really valuable that you could share for free with your audience and let them bond with you, right? And then in the podcast, you tell them, hey, check out my list. Check out this. Now, in the case study, I show you how I'm getting leads every single day. I show you how I'm making sales, how I'm getting commissions from affiliate sales, all sorts of great stuff. And I'm doing it all in a cool way, right? So I'm making those commissions. I show you the funnel that I'm using, really killer stuff. So if we come back over here, I just finish up. So I also show you how to geo-target these Vitalizer fans. So how to add geo-targeting to these formulas so that you could target people in a specific area. Then in the last video, I show you how to automate all of this, okay? So you can see that I'm getting followers coming in. Every few seconds, I have new followers coming in, right? I'm not doing anything to get those followers. Now, I highly suggest that you instead, when you're first getting started, do this manually, okay? Remember, you're building real relationships with real people. These are people that will join your list. These are people that will share your stuff. These are people that will like your videos, that'll subscribe to you on YouTube, that'll connect with you on Facebook. They will start connecting with you everywhere. I have sales coming in from WSOs and from, you know, products. I seriously have people registering for a webinar almost every single day. I'm getting 2 to 3 people registering for a webinar that was September 28th in 2011. But it's an event on my Facebook profile. So people are seeing over here my Facebook profile. They're going to my Facebook profile. They're looking at the events. The last time I created a Facebook event was like, you know, over a year ago. And they're clicking on it and they're joining it. Why? I don't know. But, you know, it's connected to my Aweber list. So I get all these people joining my list, signing up for a webinar that didn't happen. I'm now in the process of creating a new evergreen webinar so I could stick there so that, you know, people are not disappointed that they're not getting a webinar, or either that or they think they're going to have to wait till September. But this is the kind of stuff that you're going to be able to do. Now, listen, the bonus videos get even better, right? In one of the bonus videos, I'm going to show you the exact formula I'm using to get all those podcast downloads. And not only am I getting all those podcast downloads, every single person, not every, that'd be an exaggeration, but I mean, seriously, almost all of them always hit me up and say, Kevin, hey, thanks so much for sharing that with me. And, you know, they come back to me afterwards and thank me for using that formula to let them know about my podcast. Think about that. It's not spamming people. It's not getting people pissed off. It's doing things in a way that's hooking people up, building a relationship with them in that moment of power. Robert Cialdini talks about that moment of power. That's what we do. In that moment of power, we, you know, we just connected with people. We start off that relationship on a good note. And right away, we show them your credibility, your authority. And even though you went out and connected with them first, you targeted them, connected with them, even though you reached out to them right away, that they see that you are the authority and you have something of value to share, right? And that's it. So the bonus videos, one of them's a traffic formula. The other one, how to target the retweeters in your market. This is the most basic formula, but probably the most powerful one that I share, okay? And then you have other formulas like the traffic exploder, and then the first video is the case study, okay? I break down all the results that I'm getting. You know, how some days I'm getting up to 300 followers per day. So listen, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do get it, I'll see you on the inside.